Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to the Wheeler Detailers YouTube channel. In this video we're gonna do some old-fashioned hand polishing. Inspired by customers that visit our shop lately, we got questions about hand polishing. Standardly, I would ask, what would you try to hand polish? And often it are small surfaces, like in this case, the door shells, the B-pillars, the mirror caps, small scuffs in the paintwork. And in this video we'll feature our D-Con Delta hand polishing pads. So first I'm going to use my Scan Grip Sun Match LED light to determine what kind of nail scratches and swirls and marring I see in the paintwork here in the door shell. So the D-Con Delta hand polishing pads are available in 4 colors and 4 densities. The gray one is the most strong one and the most abrasive one. Then we have the green one, which is still strong to medium. Then we have yellow, which is medium. And we have white, which is soft for finishing. So the gray one I always like to use with the Menzerna 300. The green one I like to use with the Menzerna 400. The yellow one I like to use with the Menzerna 2500. And the white one I like to use with the Menzerna 3500. In this case we saw some strong swirls here behind me. So I'm gonna start with the green one and the Menzerna 400 to see how that goes. So first I'm gonna determine if the Delta hand polishing pad actually fits here. In this case it fits snug under the door handle. That's gonna shake my polish. And I'm gonna apply a couple of drops. So spray a little bit of Orange Eco 1-to-15 diluted. Just one mist, spread it out from both sides in the door shell. Moving the Delta hand polishing pad up and down in the end to have this movement help to break down the abrasives in the polish. Let me get a microfiber towel to wipe down the residue. I would say I see quite some improvements, but I also see some rest swirls. So maybe the green one is not strong enough and we have to switch to the green one and a stronger polish. So since the first attempt with the green polishing pad and the Menzerna 400 was already way better than it was, but I still see some leftover swirls. So I'm gonna switch to the gray polishing pad and the Menzerna 300. Prime it again and divide the polish. And let's first start with the lowest section. So last step, I'm going to use the Menzerna 2500 on the yellow medium Delta hand polishing pad. So wipe off the residue. So then the B-pillars, I would say this is quite a challenge to do this by hand, because I know it's already quite some work to do by machine. The same procedure, I'm gonna start with the green one and the Menzerna 400 and then see where we go. Now I can already see this is not good enough, so we're gonna switch to gray. You can also actually hear the Menzerna 300 grinding under the hard foam on the surface. There's definitely happening something. So also, as with machine polishing, also with hand polishing, sometimes the surface is full with residue and it's time to move on with the clean section or rinse out and then repeat. But I'm curious to see the results. It's not completely 100%, but it's already a huge improvement. So next step, Menzerna 400 on the green one. I already primed it, so I'm gonna spread it out. And then work in circular motions again. To be honest, this result by hand, done this before by machine, then you can understand that from only hand polishing, this is already quite an okay result. And we still have one step to go. So third one, Menzerna 2500 on the yellow pad. prime it, divide it and spread it out. So, results. And from a hand polishing job, to be honest, I'm very happy. Here, I hope you can catch it good on camera. So I still have a lot of polish residue in my pads. So since it's such a small spot, I'm only gonna prime it a little bit. And then we're gonna start rubbing it in. I still can see a little bit the outer lines of the scuff mark. Here, above my nail. Now we're gonna move on to green. And finish it off with the yellow one, which also has the Menzerna 2500 rests in it. So I don't need to reapply, I just use what's already in the foam. Gone! A lot of bug splatter, insect rests, stone shape rests. It just looks dull and neglected. Menzerna 400 on the green one. So, also feels much better. So let me finish it off with the yellow one at 2500. So please let me know how you like the results on the parts here behind me on the car. We used D-Con Delta hand polishing pads, the gray one for cutting, the green one hard to medium for heavy swirls, the yellow one for swirls, and the white one for finishing. I didn't use the white one on the parts here behind me, but yeah, to be honest, especially on the B-pillar, I'm stunned how good this works with the Menzerna polishers as a combination. I think it's always a good idea to have a set of hand polishing pads in your tool cart or in your arsenal, especially here for the door shells, the mirror caps, some scuff marks in the paint. In this case we also did the B-pillar. I would normally do that with a 75mm polishing machine, but in this case I just wanted to try it, and I'm quite stunned how good it actually went. The only downside is it's a little bit of larger surface, and with that it's quite some rubbing and creating elbow grease to get the... We got some questions on hand polishing. Please write to me below. Email us info@krak24.eu. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you're really into polishing details, then click on the pop-up banner and watch this video too. See you guys and girls in the next one.